What's up guys, this is your man Gate once again, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to edit outdoor photos in Photoshop, and I'll be sharing some tips and tricks with you guys. So this video is like a walkthrough. Yes, it's a complete walkthrough of how I edited this image, so stay tuned so you can find out. All right, so there's the image after editing, so I'm going to show you the before. So when I click, you are going to see the before, so you can see the image has gone through a lot of process. So I'm going to turn on the layers one by one, so you know each and every process what happened over there. Yeah, and I'm going to turn the first layer on. So with the first layer, all I did was to take out some blemishes and then work on the liquify. So I increase her hips and then the ass a little, also reduce the belly, and then just pump out the boobs a little. Yes, just to make the image look sexy. So if I do it before and then after, you are going to see that it's there. And I took off that ribbon over here, yes, just to make the image neat. So later then I moved into retouching. So that was the third layer. Yes, and then I retouched this image using my advanced git care retouching pack, which is available on my digital store. I'm going to leave the link down below so you can also purchase it. It includes 20 actions whereby it can elevate your editing process. Yes, so you have the frequency separation, the global dodge and bend, the eye and teeth whitening, glow skin, add skin texture, and so on. You can purchase it and then go check it out for yourself. Yeah. So after that, I realized the liquify, I didn't do it very well, so I had to correct it back again. So if I do it before and after, you notice that there's this sharp straight line over here, which I later made it curvy. Yes, in addition with the retouching. And then I later moved into my skin tones. Yes, so I'm going to turn off one by one and then show you. So this is the skin tone layer, and then I achieved a very rich skin tone using my 100 plus gradient map skin tones, which is available on my store. So it's over here, the 100 plus rich skin tone gradient map. So it includes 100 types of skin colors. So you are going to select, we have light skin, we have melanin, we have the normal chocolate colors. Yes, so it's up to you to select the one that is going to perfectly match your image. Yes, so that's what I use in color correcting my or matching my skin tone. Yes, so I'm going to turn this off and then delete this. Yes, so if I'm to turn this opacity to 100, you're going to notice that yes, this is what I did. Yes, and this is the skin color. So this is way too excessive, so I had to turn it down to 20. So came to opacity and then type in 20. Yes, and then it looks good. And then later went in to do my dodge and bending, and this dodge and bending we achieved it using the same advanced git care retouching pack, which is over here, global dodge and bend. Yes, so it's going to create the layers for you, and you're going to select your brush and paint over the highlights and also the shadows, which is the dodge and then the bend. So if I'm to turn on this layer, you're going to notice that there are changes on the highlights and in the shadows. It's just something light, not too much. Yes, and then later went in to do eye and teeth whitening. So I'm going to turn it on. Then I'm going to see the eye and then the teeth. Let me zoom in a bit for you guys so that you see what I'm talking about. So before, see that because of the profile I shot in, it was in the daylight, so everything looked very warm, which affected the white teeth. So I had to bring it back in by using the eye and teeth whitening, which is available in my advanced git care retouching pack over here. So once you give it a single click, it's going to create the layers for you, and then you brush using this empty layer mask. Yes, so if I'm to turn it on, this is what we get. So without this one too, I turned down the opacity because it was way too much and I had to make it look realistic. Yes, so I brought the opacity to about 50%. Yeah, and then let's close this group, and then I went in to do my color grading. So let me zoom out so you see. So this image has just undergo the color correction, yes, right from camera raw. Then I did some little adjustments and retouching. So this is the main color grading over here, yes. So I'm going to turn off these layers and then explain to you what I did. So this is just my signature grade, which is my color lookup. I have it as a preset. Maybe the next future I'll place it on my store so you guys can also purchase it. So I place it on it and then clean out some parts which were affecting the blue and then the cyan in the image. So I had to clean it up using my layer mask. Then I went in to do a little adjustment with my selective colors, so on and so forth, and then my hue and saturation as well. I wanted to get a very nice cyan color in the dress and then the sea and also the sky. And then later added some vignette. So this is a custom made vignette which I just used the brightness and contrast layer. So I dimmed everything down and then later used a brush, a normal regular brush. I made size very big and then I just gave in a one click, yes, just to vignette look. So I've turned it on and you can see. So the main purpose of doing this is to create more attention to the face, which is the center. So if I turn it on and off, you are going to see it before and then after. Yes, so you see it has created some nice look and focus on the image. And then I went in to bring in or pop out some highlights, which I use the levels adjustment. It's over here. You can achieve it right using the levels adjustment here. You just punch in the highlight and you're good to go. So if I'm to do a before and after, you see that it just brighten up the image a little. And then with my hue and saturation over here was for the beach hat she was wearing. I had to make it a little more saturated. It's not that visible, yes, but it just spice the image up. And then I also added this nice white hazy look. So I achieved this by just creating an empty layer and then just going in for my brush and then with a white foreground color, just give it one click to give that kind of hazy look. So I duplicated it and then brought it to the edge, which is this place. So let me turn it on. Yes, so if I'm to give it a before and then after, you can see it has spiced up the image. Yes, and then I later went in to place my logo, my photography logo, place it somewhere down here. And then also I realized the face was a bit dark. Yes, so I had to just create a curves adjustment layer, punch in the brightness, and then add just a layer mask to it to only focus on the face. So if I'm to turn it on and off, you are going to realize, you see it has just spiced up the image and fill in those shadows. And then I realized the image was looking kind of boring to me, so I had to add up some text. So her name is called Sandra. Yes, so Sandra, Sandy for short. So I created this firstly, and then something came in mind to make it more editorial. So I had to duplicate it and then create something flexible. So I had to tilt it a little. And I created a layer mask and then use a soft round brush to clean the D in a way that the two fingers can show. Sorry. Yes. So that's all about how I came about editing this image, and that's how we got this beautiful looking and appealing image over here. Yes, if you want me to make more videos explaining my editing process in my next videos, kindly comment in the comment section. And as well, I'll urge you all to go check out my digital store. I was running a 30% discount, but unfortunately it has ended. But yes, still you can still visit my store, go through and then purchase something to support the channel. Yes, this is your man Git K once again, and I'll be back with more exciting videos. Peace out.